This information is to all workers, to all those that are paying tax, even to those ones in autonomous self-business. Get ready to apply for settled rental tax return according to government. The time don't come again. Majority of people have collected their cool, they are ready to. So I believe by now you've collected your own. Collection of ready to have started already. So if maybe you have worked last year in 2024, whether you have stopped the work or not, you can still go to that company to request for your ready to, for your code of 2024 that will come out in this year 2025 for all those that have worked. So it is with your ready to or your code that you are going to use to apply for settled rental. For those ones in autonomous, it is your ready to as well. You have to declare your ready to. Go and meet your commercialista. He has to prepare your ready to for you. You also use it to apply for settled rental. Settled rental is called tax return or tax declaration. It's also called tax refund. So it is in three ways. Let me break it down. First one, it is either you have to return back to government. You have to declare your code, your ready to your annual income, all the income you've received from January to December of 2024. Even if it's only 1 month you use in work, because people are asking questions. Now only 1 month I work, I have to do certain rent. Even though now ordinary 2 months, even though you're ready to your code now 6,000, 20,000, no matter the amount. Anybody, I repeat, anybody that have ready to, anybody that have code has to declare their settled rental. Anybody, if you have your code. So if you have not gotten your code now, they just start to give out code. So you can talk to your capo. There are some company, it has to be the end of this month of March. Some company, they have started giving it already. It started from on the 17th. So people have started collecting their ready to their code. For those ones in autonomous, talk to your commercialista to declare, to bring out your ready to for that year 2024. So you can use it to apply for settled rental. So when exactly do you need to apply for this settled rental? When is it starting? For people, because they waited for people to collect their code, they are still waiting for people to collect their ready to. Then the application can start. Then when you make the application, there are other things you also need to have to read. I will also explain that one a little further as well. Like in a nutshell, settled rental is tax return. Number one is either you have to return back to the government. If, for instance, your tax, maybe your company did not pay the tax very well, or you in autonomy did not pay your tax very well, then after the calculation and everything, they will not tell you, it remained 20,000, it remained 1,000, it remained 500, it remained 200. You need to pay back to government. So meaning there are some people that are going to pay back to government. So don't let that one be the fear that will make you not do settled rental, because there are some people that will say, if you do settled rental, they will give you tax, so they'll give you most of it, you pay, blah, 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 those stuff. Definitely you have to declare. It's a must. It's obligatory. It's mandatory that everyone that have ready to code should declare their tax return. So everybody must do it. If you have not been doing it, you have to start it now, because they are going to ask in the long run. In time, they are going to ask you, say, why have you not been declaring your settled? They might even give you multa for it. For you invading or running away from declaration of settled rental, they might even give you multa for it. So you have to be doing it year by year whenever you work or you have ready to. So for that same group of people, they have to pay. Some people have to pay to government, while another group of people, then government have to pay back to them. For instance, maybe the tax that you've paid, they have to do calculation. Maybe you have paid higher tax, or you have paid many things, or you have many expenses and other things you have that you have incurred. And that through one way or the other, government will now have to deduct and pay you back. Some people always receive 2,000 euros. Some people receive 1,000 euros. Some people receive 3,000, 4,000 euros when government pay them back. So it is three ways. Number one, that you pay government back, pay them back, or government has to pay you. Then the third one is nobody pays nobody. Government will not pay you, will not pay government. You'll be 0-0. There are some people that will do settled rental, declare settled rental. They will tell them they are not going to pay government, and government is not going to pay them. Meaning it is, you understand, 0-0. So that's it. So majority of people, 80% or 70%, always get something back. It's only a handful of people, only some, that we have to pay government back. While other group of people, maybe 10%, will not have to pay anything. 10% of people don't need to pay anything. Then why there are maybe 80% or 80% has to collect something from government. The another 10% have to pay government, but that's how it always happens. So you have to declare your sete terrenta. When is it going to start? According to them, it says from April 30th, the revenue agency makes available the preferred 2025 sete terrenta model for the income tax return of the year 2024, meaning it is the work that you work in 2024. For those ones that have stopped working, maybe your contract does stop, they work again. Those people, then you can go to that company that you stop work, go and collect your code, your ready to from them, or you can go to CAF. If, for instance, you can't go to the company any longer, you can go to CAF to collect the sete, to collect your credit to, so you can use it to apply for sete terrenta as well. Or you can also go to IMSS. Go to HIMSS, they will also help you print out your code or your ready to. So you can also use it to apply for sete terrenta as well. So it is the work you work in 2024. Even if you work in different places, maybe in 2024 you work in 3 companies. Maybe in January to March you work in one company. In maybe April to whenever to June, July you work in another company. Maybe from July to December you work in another company. 3 companies in a year. Go to the each company, go and collect your Reddit or your code. Your Reddit might be just 3 months in this one, add it to all of them. Use all the 3 Reddit to apply for sete terrenta. So don't miss one. Don't use only 2 to apply. If not, they will know. They will tell you have not declared all the Reddit. So wherever you've worked, go and collect. If you cannot collect from the company, go to CAF. They will help you print it out with your speed. Or you go to HIMSS. They will also print it out as well. So that's it for those ones that want to apply for that have worked in different companies. So this is it for people that want to apply. So according to them, let's look at when is it going to round off. It says the deadline for the sete terrenta form or the date by which the declaration must be submitted is September 30th, 2025. So the deadline is going to be September 30th. So you see, half time from now. But those ones that will quickly apply, that will quickly make application from maybe this very month of April, so it's going to start from April 30th. So from there, when you make application, for those ones who quickly make application, then at least from August payment, they have to receive it in August, in July, August. So the payment of July that will come in August, people are going to receive the payment. If, for instance, government want to pay them back, so they will have to receive the payment in August or sometimes even in September. You understand? But the deadline, for instance, you travel, you are not around, or you have not collected your ready to, or your company don't always give it out early. Maybe they're going to give it to you in June or even in April. You can still apply for it at any time, but it is going to be first confessor. If you apply late, the payment will also come late. But if you apply early, if they want to pay you, the payment will also come early. So that's it. So the deadline, it is September 30th. It also says that if it is necessary to add some data or information, the deadline to send the sete terrenta integrative is October 25th. If, for instance, after making application, you have made application, you don't find out that maybe you did not add one thing to it, or you did not do this and you did not do that one, then you can still edit it. After you sent it, you can still go back again to go and correct it again. So then you also have another deadline as well in October 25th. Then as well, they say, if, however, it is necessary to correct errors, the deadline for the sete terrenta ratification within the terms is November 10th, of which November 10th falls on holiday. They do not be November 11th. So for those one, maybe you made mistake, maybe one thing or the other happened, you didn't have the college calendar of your children, and now you want to add it to it, or they made mistake by writing another thing, or maybe your IBAN, you didn't give them, maybe for those who want to give them IBAN, you didn't give the right IBAN, you can see quickly go and amend your sete terrenta to rectify it or to correct that error. So the deadline will now have to extend to 11th of November. And whoever that will now have to go and wait till October or November to make addiction, to edit it or to ratify it, then their payment will have to be in December or even in January next year. So that is for any according to them, it has started already. It's going to start from April. So the application is going to start from April 30th. So code has started coming out already. Go to your company, go and collect your ready to your code, prepare everything. And like I said, like those ones that always maybe you go to chemist to go and buy drugs, all those medicine. You can also put the receipt, the receipt, which is the receipt you use in buying it. But the most important thing, your codice fiscal is written on it. So whenever you want to buy medicine in any pharmacy or wherever, always give them your codice fiscal. So your name or your codice fiscal will always show under. You understand? So whenever you want to apply for certain rental, you can also add it as well. Like those ones that have children, maybe those can see that those ones that people also always pay for their feeding, that they eat for school. Your children they eat for school, they pay. The paper when they pay, you can also print it out. Also use it to apply for certain rental. They'll also reimburse you back. For those ones when buy house or motor, your first house, not be finance and metal you take buying, not be cash you take buying, they pay back to bank. Now motor you take buying our first house. You can also add the paper when you take carry motor, where they write the list or the rate and you take the pay every month, or your house contract, your house paper when you take buying, add it to it as well. Government will see return something small at all back to you. So at the end of it all, something will also come out as well. So that's it for people who want to apply for certain rental. The application is going to start from 30th of April. It will round off in September 30th. That's the first deadline. Other deadlines are there as well. So like I said, certain rental and tax return. Everybody that is working, everybody that is paying tax, everybody that is even autonomous has to declare certain rental, because some people think today they has I'll feed one. As far as you get cooled, you get ready to, you dey pay tax, you have to declare certain rental. It is called tax declaration, tax return, or tax whatsoever. Thank you and God bless you.